All right, let's begin. Good Tuesday evening to you all. Praise be to Spiral. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's well. Just catch up a little bit on the chat. CBI, yeah, it's good to be back. I was not feeling good the past couple of days, so it's good to be back to my normal self, and back on the cider as well. Um, yeah, I was not having a good day, but I spent one of the things that screwed up massively was not sleeping at all, like literally getting 2 hours a night. So I decided to basically just forgo. What was it? Was it last night? Hang on, what day are we on? Tuesday? No, Sunday night. I can't actually remember actually. Yeah, it was Sunday definitely because let's just try to think. Yeah, so I basically just stayed up all Sunday night and then slept heavily on Monday night instead, and I feel a lot better for that as well. For instead of stressing myself out in trying to get to sleep and then getting to sleep at invariably 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning, which is far too late, and I actually feel worse when I then have to get up like half an hour later to work. So instead of stressing myself out with that, I just stayed up and went to bed a bit earlier. And it's kind of caught up with me a bit, got me up to my normal sleeping patterns a little bit. Oh, cheers, Amok. Thank you very much for the bits. More cider, yes. Um, I also had a crazy alert. I'm not sure if it was an allergic reaction or if it was just from sitting in my chair for so bloody long. But I had my feet suddenly swelled up on late Sunday night. Um, and just yeah, just I mean they've gone down again now. It's just one night overnight, so I think it was an allergic reaction. I'm not sure what to though. I'm thinking possibly one of the hot sauces that I've got. So I don't know. Thank you very much for the resub, Kenneth Mirror. Appreciated. That's gout. It's the wind. Uh, what when your feet just suddenly swell up? God, I'll have to look into that. See if it's that. Oh, it's the the wine. I see. I was going to say it's not the wind. But it was really weird. It was just really suddenly, both feet, over maybe the course of about 2 hours or something, um, and then it went down today. So I just slept with my feet in the air last night, and it went down today. So I think my opinion is it's probably a combination of a slightly allergic reaction to something and the way I was sat in my chair because I sat in my chair for a long time on Sunday doing stuff. So anyway, so tonight what we're going to do is we're going to play through Dark Cosmos. We're going to play it through from beginning to end. I put some enemies in the map. I have played through it a little bit. I had to play through a little bit to create a video for the pre-order page. Um, so I have played through a little bit, so I know roughly kind of where enemies work and don't work, and I have made some small changes for that. Oh yeah, good point. Thanks. Oh my god. Oh, even Sean's reminded me of quiz and stuff. So let me add points to you all. There you go. There's your points. Let's put the quiz on. Uh, I'll put it on 20 minutes tonight, I think, because it is important to kind of play the game and not be too distracted, like feedback on things. So as I go through, I will kind of change things in the map. So I'm going to keep this open as I play. So hopefully, if I spot anything, that was quick. Who got that? I missed you. Oh, SP got that. Nice. He said to me it's okay to give me his 10,000. Oh, Steps must be killing himself not being able to get the 10,000 points. We should tell him that we just for a couple of weeks, we for 2 weeks only, we put it up to 1 million shimmer shillings bonus at the start. You guys are nerds with all these quizzes, yeah. It's insane how much some of these guys know their games. It's crazy. Yeah, Steps is he's still trying to get a decent laptop. He's had to send one back, so he won't be long. Um he's doing a really good job with the music anyway. He's borrowed a laptop to do the music on, but I'm not sure he can use it all the time, so which is probably why we're not seeing him. But that's fine, he'll be back. Uh he said he might try and get on tonight, so I don't know whether we'll see him or not. But let's see. So the other thing I want to do is just put the map screen number stuff in. I had to turn the screen number stuff off while I made a kind of gameplay video, so I had to play the game for about 15 minutes or so to create a video for the uh, for the preview on the pre-order page. I'm not coding, but I will make it bigger, just in case you see somebody. It's going to be mostly playing the game. So start the game up. I've been working on the intro screen as well, so I've got something to replace this. I probably do the code for that. What I want to do right now is play through the game. It's the most important thing now is to get the game to a point where I can send this out to people to test. Again, I'd like to put the call out for anybody who wants to test this. Anybody who's got a Game Boy or a Game Boy Advance has a flash cart for it. Um, let me know, and I will send you a copy of the game. It will be a dev copy, so you'll have like crazy numbers of lives and things like that. And you probably won't have the full intro or music and things. There'll be a little few things missing here and there, but it'd be good to get some feedback on the game from real players. Um, Alternatively, if we can't find enough people to play it on real devices, so I think I've got 2 or 3 people who will be playing it on real devices, myself included. So not that many. It'd be good to get 1 or 2 more. Um, oh, I missed the hype train. There we go. Thank you for new bits, my new emotes. Um, if I can't get that, then I'm happy to accept a few people using the emulator as well. So there's always the opportunity to play it on the emulator as well. I'm happy to invite anybody along to who's willing to test that. You have a Game Boy Advance, so it's away in storage. Well, but do you have a flash cart for it? I bet you don't. You need a flash cart for it, really. Thanks for the bits, guys. Andy, cheers. All right, let's crack on with this. So, there is no music in it, so it's being worked on. Just let me get my little notes. I have got some notes from last time. There was a couple of screens where I got stuck, and there was some dialogues in it. So there's a few things I need to change already, but I'll just make a note as we go through of anything else that I need to do. So there is this problem here on this screen, which is to do with the position and numbering of the sprites. Oh yeah, the stars are working now as well. They look good. So I might look at that. So I'm going to make a note of that as well. So sprite priority 04. Okay. So deliberately, the game tries to force you into particular dialogues by putting this arrow in here. In fact it's the only place. Oh no, there's another place where it's used actually. There's one more arrow to tell you to take a blind jump. Um, but the idea of this one is you come through here, and the first thing you see is a red door which you can't get through, and it pops up this dialogue. so then you know you have to go back this way. Now, if you went this way first, you would get this dialogue, which needs moving actually because it's in the wrong place. Okay. Shift dialogue left, which tells you about opening the door with the same color. It shows you another door, so you can see that you can't open that one, and that you've got the red key down here. But then if you went back to this screen, you wouldn't get that dialogue here at all. So it's kind of smart how it does that. So shift dialogue left on 5. Okay. Also, the game will start with this rocket coming down from the sky, so there'll be a scrolling bit here. We have got another screen up here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load that screen in first, the screen up at the top, and then load this screen into another area of memory and just replace one line at a time at the bottom as it comes down. And hopefully that should give us a nice landing of the aircraft. Hopefully, anyway. But it's a small piece of polish I can do at the end. Also, I noticed actually one of the things here is like a grey color. I'm not sure it should be grey. Let me just double check that in here. Is it that? It is that on that side, okay, but it's got some blue on it, so it's one with the that one there, isn't it? This piece here, so that. Okay, yeah, it kind of needs to be grey because there's no other color it can use there, so that's fine. This is just a typical color clash that you would get from a C64. It's just less obvious on the Game Boy, and there's one here as well with the grassy piece in the middle here. It actually uses this palette, and again, there's no brown, so you see little grey bits around the edges, but it's hard to tell. But we just need to keep an eye out for anything like that as well as I go through. So, okay, this is all fine. No enemies on this screen, but I don't think there needs to be. It should ease you into the enemies. So the first one is here. Everything looks good on here. And then there's this. Now I need to check the hitbox on this because I think this is the same. Oh no, it does trigger straight away. There we go. That's good. Okay, so that's good. Dialogue, okay. Excellent. Okay, all looks good. I've got no power, so I can't change here. So this is the format most people are going to see this screen in. You can get back to this screen, but it's unlikely you will come all the way back here anyway. I changed the enemy here. Before it was one walking across the ground, but because of the way you jump, it made it a really awkward enemy for your first kind of proper encounter. So I just repeated the one that was on this screen, because you've already got one here floating around. This is not that dangerous at all. Thank you for the resub, 6502 Kebab. Appreciated. Every single sub is appreciated very much. Thank you. All goes towards these Nexus boards. I've got 2 to ship out of them. I've got Stokers that I need to ship out to him so he can help me with Perseus, and obviously the one for the winner this month, and then I shall order another one next month. So I think for sure I'm going to do a game making challenge next month on Omega 65. So it's going to be another one like the basic challenge. Okay, so there should be a dialogue there, and there is. So that needs moving a little bit. Although it's not too bad because actually no, this is fine. This is fine. If I was to move it, I'd move it. I'd expand it actually. Okay, so let's expand that. So expand dialogue 23. Yeah, so I'm gonna do assembly game for the Mega 65, and what I'm gonna do I'm gonna start it on Saturday. So I'm gonna go through the exact requirements and rules on Saturday. And then what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to go through the challenge results at midnight on Saturday, like normal. So it's the first time you can change timeline here. So if you wanted to, you could go back that way and go back up because there is a ladder up there. Up there you can see. I'll go through the challenge results on Saturday, and then I'll spend the rest of the stream showing you how to compile and run a game, run a piece of assembly through Kick Assembler and Sublime on Xemu, uh, to give you guys kind of a starting point, basically, for these things. Is that going behind everything? It goes behind the bricks as well. Doesn't look too bad though, and I don't want to, because I want it to go behind the bridge as well. So I really can't do much about that unless I can force these as priority behind things. Let me check that actually, because I'm sure there is something like that. I'm sure I've seen something about same priority. I might be thinking something else though here. But I can't remember what the tile stuff is. So I'm using actually this is the old, let's just do Pandox. So what I'm looking for here at the moment is just some information about tiles, and to see what stuff we can actually do with a tile as well. So I know we can flip it and we can do all things like that, but there may be a way to force certain things to the background as well. I cannot remember for the life of me if they exist. If they do, then I'm going to have to implement it somehow. Background map. Here we go. Oh yeah, BJ to OAM priority. Okay, cool. Let's just go and let's try that out quickly. So if I go into video RAM and find the tile number or the area in memory where that is. So what I'm looking for now is this pattern in the background, which I believe is this here. So 9440 in memory. Okay, so if I go into here, oh, this is going to be bank. I need ROM 1. How do I switch banks in here? I have no idea how to do that actually. Go to, that wasn't that. So this is where the actual graphical code is for this. So this is what's drawing this. Actually, it doesn't look quite. Oh no, that is correct because it's except that's the character data. I'm not interested in the character data. I'm interested in the screen location. So it would be something like this. So let's pick one where it's going. So it comes up like here somewhere. So if I change that one there, so that is 9D08. So 9D08 is here. So if I was to change this to something else that will stick out a lot. So if I do that one, 84. Okay, so if I do 84 here, and then so you can see now it's this the brick, and you can see it definitely goes behind it. So what I want to see now, hopefully, if I change that in bank 1, I don't know how to change banks in here. Does anybody know how to change banks in here? Can you change priority after it clears? I could do that. The problem with doing that though is then I have to start knowing what things are on the screen at each time for each one of these. At the moment, the behavior is quite simple. It just does this pattern over and over again. But if I can change the priority of these so that they always appear behind the sprite, then we're fine here. So and that's why I just need to test this. But I'm not sure if I can get to VRAM 1 from CRAM 1, but I don't know if I get to VRAM 1. I don't think I can. Oh, hang on. The attributes are over there already. I can't. I can't. Yeah, I want to change things over here, but I can't. So 9D08, but in bank one. How do I get to bank one? It's not that one. Hang on, let me try right into. Thank you for the host, Fistmaster. Appreciated. And thank you for the comment as well. The game looking great. I agree. I as much as I did it myself, I think it does look really nice. I'm very proud of it. It's the most detailed I've ever managed to make anything. So I'll stick with that. I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, where's the actual bank switch? Where's the attributes? RVBK. Oh, there is already a video bank, FF4F. Okay. Okay, so I think if I... Oh, that was the .cosmos tile. You shouldn't have seen that, but never mind. FFBF. Okay, so... Wait, that's not it. What's it on about? FFBF? FF4F. Okay, that makes more sense. 4E. Okay, I mean, it says FF, so... Hmm. I'm not sure. Let's try doing it in here instead. Hang on. So if I put 01 in there and then go back to video RAM. Yeah, it's still not right. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I can't change anything in there. Okay, it's fine. I think I can do it, so I'll come back to that at some point. But I don't want to waste too much time doing that. So okay, let's continue on a little bit then. I'll make a note of that actually. So because that will actually help with the acid blobs as well. And it's just a small addition to the editor, really. So okay, cool. I'm not going to do JavaScript on stream. Okay, so this is just telling us about the different controls. Okay. Right, so the thing you have to do first is get through 3 doors. It's the same as the Commodore version. There are 3 doors down there. You can just about see them on that screen. Green doors, you need 3 green keys, but you can only carry 1 green key at a time. So you have to... Oh, shit. Oh, bollocks. So you have to figure out how to get all of those keys. by figure out, I mean you have to do one and then go to the next screen and do the next one. Damn it. So red door and 2 green keys. Okay, oh, damn it. Yeah, this is with infinite lives. So I played through this for 16 minutes. I got about halfway through it, but I easily used about 20 lives doing it. So it is going to be a challenging game for somebody, but not impossible. Not impossible. So while I have only seen one person legitimately complete Dot Cosmos, which was Domodags on his stream a while back, he did it just by persevering, by learning the patterns of everything, um, and playing through. So it's definitely possible. The thing to always remember with games when you're designing games is if you can do it with infinite lives. Oh, oh, what's oh, that screen's very broken. All right. Screen 39 ladders. Oh, yeah, that's not a bad guess, actually, Sean. Not a bad guess at all. I mean, it's not, but it's not a bad guess. It's got the look of Rick Dangerous a little bit. Okay, so this screen I must have used ladders all over the place instead of. Yeah, I did. There you go. So this is just using the incorrect tile. Easily done when you're working in 2 different timelines. And that's there you go. That's how I did it, by selecting that one instead of that one. So I just need to delete the ladders, this tile, and there we go. Back to normal. Okay, let me save that. So yeah, what I was saying is regarding kind of the difficulty of levels. It's a good idea um, to not make games too easy, to not worry too much about whether you can complete it or not. And I know this is coming from somebody who's terrible at games, so um, for me, I need infinite lives. But the point is if you can do it with infinite lives, then somebody will be able to do it with 1 life. Um, and so if you just have that mentality all the way through, you'll realize actually, if you put too many lives in, you're just going to make the game too short. You don't want it to be too difficult. Like you don't want the deaths to be a game of chance, but um, you want it so that as long as you're careful, um, you can complete the game. See, that was unlucky. That's me not realizing that, not remembering how those things move. Oh, damn it, and ladders as well. Screw you over. It's just about knowing every screen, knowing the behaviors of the enemies, and knowing where your extra lives are for cases like this. Oh, and not being a moron and doing that. Damn it. I'm rushing through. That's half the problem. I shouldn't be rushing like this. I should be taking my time and playing it as if I will play it through properly at some point, without the extra, without the not infinite lives. I haven't got infinite lives, so I hope I can complete it in the 100 or so lives that I've given myself. But at some point, I will play it through properly on the real device as well. It is quite different playing it on a keyboard to a real device. Um, I think this screen could end up being a little bit awkward because of the way this moves. So I think what I might do here is just change this ever so slightly and put a platform here, because as you saw, like coming from this screen, if you try and jump over, you quite often you hit that you hit the ladder and you don't jump over. There is a little bit of kind of leeway. It allows you to get a little bit close, but too close and you will die. Um, so I might just reduce it slightly and put a ladder there, put a platform there instead. So like here, um, if I was to just get rid of those, for instance, and put a small platform here, um, what would be a good one here? I guess it kind of needs to match down here. So if I got, kind of don't have the platform I really want here. Ah, there we go. Oh no, I kind of need that and that. But I kind of want the damn it, I want the move down though. That's the thing. Uh, that's fine. I can work out what they are. All right, so that is that piece there. That is that piece there. Oh, it's Heston. I was just on Esden's stream before I started this as well. Hey Esden, thank you very much for the raid. Very much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you figured out what you wanted to do next. I know you were in the process of just kind of having a chat about what projects to do next, or kind of what to finish next, sort of thing. And also discussing the availability of SM STM32s as well, which is kind of good. So if you don't know Esden does electronic design engineering sort of stuff. He's working on the Glasgow interface. I heard very small inkling about FPGA keyboard. I really hope you did go down that route because that would be really, really cool. Um, there's a few people in this channel that I know are interested in kind of custom keyboards and stuff. So that would be kind of cool if you went down that route as well. But yeah, I hope you had a good stream. Hope you kind of worked out what you want to do next. So, um, but yeah, the FPGA keyboard made my eyes pop up a little bit to say the least. Um, I have a funny feeling I picked the wrong font here. Let me just check. Not font palette. Okay, 4. 2 is the one I can't. This is the palette I can't use. But this one's fine. But yeah, Essen's really good. Go and give him a follow. And thank you for the raid. For those who haven't been here before, who've come over with Esden, I'm showing 50k. I do usually I do C64 coding. Tonight I'm doing a Game Boy coding because well, not even Game Boy coding. I'm playing through the game that I've been writing for the past few months. It's kind of finished now, so we're just doing a playthrough, fixing a few map issues here and there. With a view to having this kind of ready to ship relatively soon. Pre-orders are going to open in about a month's time. So MX Keyboard is a gorgeous thing. Gates Mon is creating a work of art. I forget what what was the name of the keyboard you got, Sean? I can't remember what it was. The one you built, the one where you bought the board and all the parts. That was kind of nice. I don't think that was FPGA though. I might be wrong though. I don't know what it was. Mysterium V1. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of cool. It's kind of nice. How are you finding that, by the way? Is it good? Are you still using it as your daily driver sort of thing? Okay, that should do, I think, for that. Let's just see. Okay, so it just needs a bit of rework around the tiling here. Okay, it's easy enough to do. It's amazing. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I normally do C64 code. As I say, tonight I'm doing a little bit of something different. Just doing on Tuesdays we do Game Boy, and it's usually Game Boy coding. But now the game is almost complete. We're just doing a bit of map fixing here and there. Um, I'm also starting to do Mega 65 coding, which has been kind of on and off for damn it button on and off for a few. That was the wrong button as well. It's been on and off for a few weeks now. It will be more of a permanent fixture in the near future. But right now, it's just kind of in the state where I'm waiting for other projects to finish before I spend more time on that. Eventually, I do want to spend most of my time doing Mega 65 stuff. But obviously, I'm not going to completely abandon the C64 stuff as well. So, okay, that needs full around it. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that one. I don't like that one there. I kind of promised myself I wasn't going to do any more mapping, but there are little bits here and there that just need fixing, and I can't just leave them there. It will bug me too much if I just leave them there and don't fix them, and then I'll end up forgetting, and then the game gets shipped with broken bits, and I don't want that. Okay, that needs on here like so. This needs a kind of shadow in this corner, so I'm going to have to copy that down here and delete that one, I believe. So then this would need a little piece in the corner. And then that would just be a full top row missing. Okay. That looks like too much though. It looks like too much because of this slope here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put that back like that. And I'm going to do the slope here instead. See, that's not enough. Now, is there a piece with a little bit in that corner? Yes, there is that one. Okay, so if I do that, no, not on there, sorry, on this one here, like so. There we go, that'll work. And just to, because it feels a little, and this kind of goes against the shadowing slightly, but I'm just going to put a little bit there. Uh, hopefully that'll look a bit less. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Just save that. So I'm not going to restart the game just for this little bit, but I just want to make sure that that's in. The ladder's there. Should be able to jump up there fine. Is that going to be fine actually? Because oh yeah, because you can start in color mode, jump to there, switch to get the ladder. So 2 energy bars left. Then you can jump. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's continue then. So that fixes the issue of this being a little bit kind of awkward to get to. Okay, what color key we got? Blue. All right, so now we can go on to the next step. Um, keyboard IO model 01. A man now for something completely different. A man with 3 buttocks. It is very Monty Python. In fact, I seem to remember that. It was like a sit-down interview, wasn't it? Something. Is that the man with 3 buttocks? Arthur Two Sheds Jackson. That's uh, okay. So there's a red key up there, and I believe there's another blue key up there as well. So the trick here is we need to get through this door, which is a green door, and the green key is here. So the idea of this screen is you're supposed to remember that there's these 3 passages, 3 ways into this screen. There's a way that brings you all the way back to the beginning here. There's a way that leads to death, and then there's a way that has the green key that you need. So you're supposed to remember that. Then there's this control trap here, so you can only get up here You can only do that jump in this mode. That will simply not work in the other mode at all because you have to kind of jump out and around on yourself. I really do like the keyboard you've got, Eston. The split. Oh shit! I need the red key first. I know the split, the wooden kind of effect split keyboard that you've got. I really like it. It's nice. I'm using this thing. Look at this little tiny thing. It's quite basic, but it's a really nice keyboard. I like it. It's I've kind of got used to not having the F keys. I thought it was going to bother me, but I've really got used to it now, and I prefer the really tiny side. So I do love Monty Python. Monty Python quotes are awesome. It's taken me a while. I'll be honest, it has taken me a while to get used to it, but now I've got used to it. I love having lots of desk space. That's the best thing about it. Right, there we go. So we've got the blue and the red key. You can see up there where the blue and red key go, except you can't use the red key there because to get to there, you have to open another door with a red key. And I've just gone. I need to go and get more power again. Damn it! Oh, sugar. All right. I think I'm going to play this a little bit through the week on the real device as well. Oh, this screen absolutely needs something flying around on it, doesn't it? Yeah, let's put a flyer on that screen. Okay, let's do that now in here. Simply not enough going on that screen here. Yeah, it's completely empty. Actually, it needs something here as well. It needs one of these walking around here. What have I just randomly placed there? Okay, that's fine. Nothing that breaks anything. Hold on. So yeah, I want to put one of these walking backwards forwards here. Um, there is kind of supposed to be one here as well, but it might be a little bit much having that there. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a drip from the ceiling here. So you just have to be careful when you do the jump over and jump this way and so on. Same kind of feel, but not quite as dangerous. And then I'm going to put one of these in here. One of them there. Okay. I just realised I've not put any enemies in this section at all. But here, I definitely want a flying thing. Sorry, one of these flying around here to make this a little bit more dangerous. I think a drip in the ceiling here as well, maybe that one. Actually, no, I'm going to do it there. So you have to think about when to jump up. Yep, that's fine. That's absolutely fine here. I'm not going to put anything on this section. I don't think the risk is already there on choosing the direction. I mean, if I was, I'd maybe put a drip there. Actually, yeah, I'll put a drip there. See how it goes next time I play it through. Okay, let me save that. I was thinking of buying a shed. Yeah, I only have one shed, but I was thinking of buying another one since then I've been called two sheds. It's stupid, but it's exactly the sort of way British people come up with shitty nicknames for people. That's exactly what somebody would end up being called. Ooh, you're Misty Fancy Pants, Mr. Two Sheds. There we go. Get through both these doors now. See, here's the room where you're supposed to remember. So yeah, I think having something dripping from the ceiling here might help you recall that screen. and then a quick shortcut back is to jump down here. So at which point we get through and we're on to the next section, extra life. And then this is a gate. You can't get back up there once you jump down here, but you can only get to this point if you've used all the keys and done everything up to this point. So um, Sean's never seen Monty Python, I don't think, or at least not enough to recognize the sketch. Shit. Okay. Oh, you should absolutely watch that. I think it's a requirement for anybody. I don't care how old someone is. It may be. Oh man, I got it's coming up to like 50. Oh, gee, I can't believe I died there. Coming up to like 50 years old now. That show. I can't remember the exact date, but it was definitely the 70s, um, early 70s, I would say as well. Oh, was that? Did I go behind the? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I definitely recommend that one day, Sean, when you're just feeling like you don't know what to watch. Just watch Monty Python. Watch them all. It's so good. It's just kind of ridiculous as well. But you'll see where so many comedians got their humor from. So actually, I'm not sure about this. Let's try this out again. Okay, so this strip you can skip pretty easily. This one, okay, you can't. You've got to time that jump correctly. Now, is that a jump timing that? Oh no, see, that's going to be awkward. Ah, okay. See, no, you just need to learn it. It's going to be one of those sections where you just need to learn, which is fine. That's what you want. I suck so much. It's my own game. Why do I suck so much at it? Oh, damn, there's a lot of ST games tonight. Is that the one I want? Yeah, I can't go that way, so I have to go this way. I still assert the best Python movie wasn't a Python movie, which oh, this is I know what this is. I know what this is. Yeah. Which Python movie is that, Obliterous? Yellowbeard. I can't say I know. I probably would recognize it if I saw it, but I don't know. I don't know it by name. This is Titanic Blinky. It's the sequel to Blinky's Scary School. Oh shit. Okay. Can't die too much here because then you can't get past these bits. No. So I got the red key now, which lets me get. Uh, which gives me the blue key, which I can then take down. Oh, damn it. Just looking at the wrong part of the screen then. That was nearly death there. Oh, damn it, man. Actually, I need to test these. I need to make sure. See what I mean about the blob goes behind these for a while and then in front when it comes out. Let's see what's the best way. Uh, how can you not have seen Yellow? I probably have seen it. I have to look it up. A lot of that sort of stuff I watched really, really young. Um, so my memory of it is kind of cloudy. Plus, I am absolutely terrible with remembering movies. I quite often get an hour into a movie and then go, wait a minute, I know what's going to happen. I've seen this, and it'll take me an hour to realize that. um, because my memory for movies is absolutely awful. I mean, it's a pain in the ass because trying to remember movies and tell people kind of names and stuff is really difficult. On the other hand, it's good because I get to enjoy movies multiple times, um, at least until I realize I've already seen it and I know who the killer is or I know the twist or right. So this is a bit I'm not sure about. I kind of part of me wants to keep it in, but part of me thinks it's an awkward thing. I'll show you what I mean. So you see the spring at the top. Same on the C64 version. This you do this jump across, and you just have to trust that when you go off the screen, the enemy gets reset. But I think I'm going to take it out because I don't think it's. See, the enemy gets reset and goes over that side, and then you're safe. But I think I'm going to take it out actually. Hey, Farrell. Hope you're doing well. Farrell the Farrell. Farrell. Hope you're doing well. Um, yeah, so I'm going to remove that enemy, I think, because I think it's a little bit awkward, that one. So I'm just going to get rid of that and just leave this area blank. You've already got enough of a challenge getting to that platform anyway, without the additional challenge of this. Plus, it makes coming back down here really awkward. It forces you to kind of go down this way. I don't want it to be too difficult. Like I said, I don't mind it being slightly difficult because I think, as I said, if I can complete a game with 100 lives, somebody can do it with 1 life. So, oh shit! See, now I need to go back down. So this is why it's awkward. So I've got the blue key now, but I need to turn the ladder on here uh, to get up. So I have to go back down to get the power, which means I now have to go back across here again. Now I know how to play it, but it feels a little bit cheap, that enemy, the way the place where it is. If I don't do shout out, Shalom beats me. He's a very good mod. He doesn't need any beating. He's good. Okay, now the ladder's there. Okay. Oh shit. Wait, what? What the hell happened there? I kind of absorbed that enemy or something. I absorbed it. It's gone. It's completely gone. What is that enemy? That is a flying enemy. Also, that this is an unfair one as well because of its positioning. Because the screen's only small and you're only using less than half of the screen. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't like that one on there. I think it's unnecessary and it's just being mean, really. So, yeah, it's like I ate it. That's really really weird. But I'm going to get rid of that one on that screen. So even if there is a bug with it, there isn't anymore because I've got rid of it. Let's just save. I've got to keep saving where I'm at. Okay. So now I need to get power from that. Oh no, I don't, because I can get up here with this amount of power. I think it topped my power up or something. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. So I have a blue key and I have a red key. Um, the red. I'm going to cheat a little bit and look at the map. The red key gets me there and gets me that green key, but I need another blue key to get through there. So let's assume, because last time I played this, I went back down at this point without opening this blue door here. So now I'm going to try and play it as far as I can before I realize I have to go back. So this is the bit that I think might take me ages because I kind of suck at this bit. Kind of one false move and you're falling down to the beginning of the level again, beginning of this section again anyway. Actually, I'm doing all right here, weirdly. Oh, damn it. It's a good job there's extra lives. A good job internet lives. There. Infinite lives. Blue not lit up. What do you mean? Blue. Put another acid drop there. In this spot here. No, there's no floor. So one of the rules with the acid drops is there needs to be a floor for it to drop on. Otherwise, it will do this weird loop around. I could change the behavior, but it kind of needs that to finish its behavior properly. Plus, there isn't really much point here. You're rarely going to jump into this area here anyway, only by mistake. So, not really much point. I could put one here, but it's too much on the edge of the screen for my liking. I don't like enemies that get you as soon as you enter the screen. So I have the red key and the blue key, but the blue at the bottom is not there. Oh, I think I just used it on the door. I just used it on the blue door here. This one here. Um, so now I have the green key. Oh, there's another red key in there. I need to get that one. Okay. An extra life there. Okay. Oh, that's a pain. Kind of hoping I could get up there. I have to, oh, I suck so much at my own game. It's kind of embarrassing how bad I am at it. I'm going to blame it on the keys. I'm playing on keys. I think that's the problem here. Okay. So now I have red and green. Oh, oh my god. Let's just run past. I know I can get past those. But only a blue gets me out of this maze. So the way out of here is the blue at the top, but I can't get through that. So I'm going to now take my red and green key down to the bottom. Oh shit! It's another. There's another green key there. Wait, maybe I don't need that green key anymore. Let's try this out. I'm pretty sure there's a few shortcuts like this. The trick is making shortcuts, but no soft locks. Soft locks are the enemy here. See, now I've got the red key here. Okay, no, this is fine. I think. Hang on. Oh, see, that's just about doing that quickly. Oh, that was close as well. Oh no, Okay, so I can get stuck in columns still. Okay, that's a pain. Okay, so I need a green key to get through here. Damn you. Yes, he is gonna get a backhand. It's fine. It's fine. It's banter. I'll accept it. Although, Sean, seriously, you should dig out your freaking Game Boy and play this for me because it'd be good to get. Oh God, this is annoying. I don't think I can do this. Maybe I've created an impossible section here. No, it's just me, isn't it? All right, it's this bit here. This is where I need to jump. Man, I made a meal of that. All right. Okay, there is a red door down here, which does indeed give me the green key, and there's another red key over there. So I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna go and grab the red key because I don't want to. Oh shit! I hate jumping over these things. I don't want to leave this place and suddenly find out I need a red key. So I'm gonna get as far as I can. If you drop down here without a red key, would you be stuck? Oh, that's a very good point, actually. Yeah, yes, you would. Thank you, SP. Good spot. I'm going to give you AMK points for that. That's not even coding, but that's definitely worth some points. So if anybody spots a soft lock in this, I will give them 10 points because that is kind of very critical to the game. So there you go. Okay, yeah, very good point. So good spot. And this is the hard thing with this game is finding these potential soft lock areas. So the correct way to deal with this is to either put a way out of here down this way, so you can always drop down to the bottom, or put a ladder so you can climb out. I'm reluctant to put a ladder because then that will show you that there is a way out here. Even when you're at the top here, you'll be able to see the ladder. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete one brick here. Why can't I delete? Oh, because I'm in automatic mode, right? And replace that with that on the side. And see now, if you jump down here, you can fall down to the bottom here, or you can land here. So yeah, good spot. You said it, yeah, but a soft lock like that is, I mean, if that was a code thing, it would probably be worth even more. It'd probably be a 25 to 100 for something like that. But for something that's a soft lock, if you spot it, so keep your eye out for those. If you spot a soft lock, I will give you 10 points because it's the thing that can absolutely ruin a game. So, that could ruin a game for somebody who spent money on it and got that far. So um, yeah, if it's non-code, it has to be fairly critical. Um, telling me that a pixel is out of place or something is probably not good enough. But spotting something like that where I can completely ruin somebody's game, absolutely worth the points. Okay, so I have. Thankfully, I'm out of there though, so this is more corrupt than an American election. Yeah, so in other words, it's perfectly valid, and the losers just cry like babies, is what you're saying. Oh, God damn it! I need to be in the other mode, don't I, so I can get past this properly. Uh, you guys, you crack me up. Okay, so I got the red key now. Hopefully that will help me. So I got the red and the green key, but I think I'd opened. Did I open one of the doors already over there? I can't remember if I did. No, I didn't. All right, so that's only going to get me through. Oh, fuck's sake, getting back there. That's only going to get me in here. Okay. Now, can I get out of here? All right, let's have a look. Oh no, see if you're stuck in this mode, you can come and get power here. If you're in this mode, you can just get out. So yeah, okay, that's fine. Blue key. Okay, so oh, so this is my blue key to actually get out of the oh, fuck's sake. To get out of the maze on the other side. But I believe there's another key we're going to need. So getting out of the maze will bring me to here. And then there's a green and a red key here. The green key is over here. And the red key is here. I think I've saved a key because there's another red key down here. I think I've saved an actual key. I think I need one less key than I needed before. And I think that's because of this key, because I added this one in here. So hang on. If I got to this point and I had a blue key and a red key, which is what I had last time, then what I did is I came in here, I used the blue key and used the red key and ended up with a green and a red. So I had that door open and a green and a red key. Or I could take my blue and my red and I can go this way and have a blue, red, and a green. Come back down here, got a blue and a red. Go up here, still got a blue and a red. Open this one, now I've got blue and a green. Get that, blue, green, and a red. I would just have an extra blue key, wouldn't I? I'd still have to come back down here to get a blue. I don't need that key's wrong. I shouldn't have this key here. Because what's happening now? Hang on. What have I done? Right. So I got the blue key, and I am here somewhere. Yeah. So I got to this point. I had the blue and the red. Open this. I've only got the red. Open this. I've now got the green, which I can come and take back down here. Open this door. Then I need the green and the red, which I get from here, which gives me a blue, which gets me out of that maze at the top. I need to have a think about this. I have a feeling this key is not necessary. And I don't want that key to negate this whole section down here, which is what it's doing at the moment. So this whole part down here is completely negated because it's got a red key at the end, and that's the only reason to go down there. But there is a red key here, and I don't need to go down there now. I can get completely past all of this. The only reason I would need to go down there is to avoid a particular move towards the end, which is basically repeating all this bit again for a red key. But I'm going to demonstrate that I don't need to get that red key to complete the game. So I am going to have a little think about how to do that. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to sometimes think of the logic behind um, the multi-screen thing, which is why it's really easy to miss those soft locks. Because you might do this, you might do the kind of the playthrough one way, and another person may do it a completely different way. I mean, with that area, it was just a, a fact that that lock shouldn't have happened like that at all. I think I'm missing a. I think there's a green key over here. I'd no longer need to get as well. So I think there's a red and a green I don't need here. Because now I can just get out, right? Yes, I need to have a rethink about this. The hardest soft locks are bits like this where you've got keys on opposite ends of the map that can be grabbed in kind of different orders, and those keys are essential to kind of progress. Um, Ideally, there shouldn't be any keys left when you complete the game, but the way this is going, it looks like I'm going to have at least one red and one green key that I don't need to grab. Uh, okay. Oh, Jesus, that's a hard bit. I did it. Oh, man. Oh, my God, why would I do that? Oh, I just noticed there's a little bit missing here on this corner. Let's get somewhere relatively safe and fix that. All right, that'll do. Or is it there? Oh, it's because his sign is there. Okay. So that means here. No, not there. Where is it? Oh, it doesn't have an alternative. Shit. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that then, and actually I can get rid of it like this. Oh, no, I can't. Uh, There we go. Perfect. So once I played this through, which I should be almost there now, actually, um, I'm going to take a quick look at the keys in that section, try and think about it logically. Because I have a feeling if I just remove one red key, it will fix the redundant keys, of which there are two currently. So, damn, that was close. So it's one green door, and then there's a red key. Now, you could bring the red key from the bottom here, but there's a red key just here. Just drop down onto it then. Uh, Even that feels a bit weird. I might. Okay, I'm going to make a small change here because you drop down onto that, so you might not necessarily see straight away that that's a red key. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the red key across and extend that platform out a little bit. So I need that but with a thing on top, which I don't seem to have anywhere. I have that one. No, I don't have it, do I? Okay. Okay, it's fine. Plenty of tiles to create. Like that, and then I'm going to move that across, and then that way you won't just drop and immediately grab the key. It will be something that you will see when you come into this screen. You can't grab it because you can't jump up this way. You can't jump from there up that way. Um, so you can see that it's there, and you know there's a waterfall and there's a gap at the top. And then when you come onto this screen, you'll be able to realize that the only way you can grab it is by dropping down. So that should fix that one. Does the game make a sound when you collect a key? No, because it's going to have music playing. So I also don't want to rely too much on. It's less important on a desktop game, well, like on a game that you've got plugged into a TV. But when you've got a handheld, people tend to play them either with the sound off or there's it's quite often there's no sound when you're playing it. So or very low sound. So I don't really want to rely on sound cues for things. Save project. Yep. But it is a good point, actually. It's yeah. So the idea originally was going to be to have music and sound effects in one of the channels, with the option of turning off the music, the sound effects, or either or both. Um, but what I've realized is, and this is because of the Commodore game, is that there's very few actual places for sound effects. There's death, there is picking up something, there is opening a door. That's about it, really. Um, and that's not very many sound effects. So it doesn't make much sense to kind of go to town putting sound effects in, and basically reducing the quality of the music to do so. Um, when I can just leave them out. I think the game stands fine without them. And the music's really good. So I've got some snippet of music from Steps. It's really good. I like it actually. He posted a little sample actually when he first started, and it's a longer version of that, but it's really nice. Looking forward to dropping it into the game properly. I'm not sure if he's going to do title music and in-game music. I mean, in-game music we absolutely need. Title music not so much. It can maybe do without. Again, there wasn't any title music on the main game, but if he has time to do it and he's happy to do that, then I'll gladly put them in as well. Stepsy's music is really impressive actually for the Game Boy. Um, I certainly wouldn't be able to do anything like that, so I'm glad he's been enjoying himself doing that. I assume he's been enjoying himself. I hope he has. That's annoying. That is a bug. I need to stop that bug. But I don't think it's going to get used that often. But you can see there, I can. Let's see if I can work out why it's doing it. Okay, so it jumped the first time. Now I'm a little bit embedded in the wall. So if I jump walk back, yeah, okay. So I'm landing at the same position vertically, but I'm slightly embedded in the wall, so it snaps me up. Okay, so I'm gonna make a note to do that. Fix stick command jump. So yeah, it's snapping exactly. That's what it's doing. It yeah, should be an easy fix, I think. Okay, so now I've got the red key, so now I can go back up that way. I wonder why it's actually moving me into the wall. I wonder if it's because I'm changing screens or something. It's doing something odd. So these last kind of few changes are like bug fixes and stuff I've been doing off stream. I will maybe do another stream soon. Uh, oh god, I thought that was a serious answer for a second. I honestly thought it was a serious answer, and then a few seconds later, I realized you're just digging at me for not remembering that. Okay, so now I've come through to here. Okay, so I've got to this point, and there is a red key, which is all the way down here, and a green key, which is here, that I haven't grabbed yet. And there is only a green key to go here. There is no other red door. So I think the red key is useless. So I do need to go and grab the green key. Listen broken. Is it? I'm sure I've heard it. I've heard it a few times. Yeah. Yeah, I heard it then. Oh, damn it. Okay. Problem is now I need to go all this way to go and get that green key, which I should have grabbed. So it is just the red key. I need the green key, but the red key I don't think I do. I don't think I need, and in fact I haven't grabbed one from the bottom. So I'm going to work out if I can ever get stuck if I remove that red key. I think I added that key in because I thought I could get stuck, but it seems like maybe I can't. it's, it's really useful, the listen command, because I do struggle sometimes to keep up with chat at the same time, so it is handy to have it around. Oh, I can get power there. Okay. Oh, damn it. It definitely gets harder as you go on. Some of these jumps are ridiculously difficult. It's because they're so tight. That's the thing. Especially jumping over those things is a nightmare. Because you have to be very, very close to the thing to start your jump. There you go. That's it. I'm out. And this is where the completion would happen. So the jump is really going to cause rage quits. Yeah, there's a lot of those. A lot of those. It doesn't help that I'm rushing through it. I think I'm going through way too fast. So how long did that take me? Even with all the deaths, I think that was a bit of a chat in the middle. It was probably around about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. That's not bad actually. Okay. Bear in mind there was a bit that I managed to skip, so I managed to skip this bit because of that red key. Yeah, and around through. Let's have a look actually how many lives I used. Layer lives. Yeah. Layer lives. D408. Okay. So I have 51 in hex left, so that's 81 lives left. And I started with 127. So I used 46 lives. Wow, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it takes 46 lives to complete it first playthrough, so I don't expect anybody to complete it the first time. I'd be very surprised if somebody does. I tell you what happens. Oh, what happens if I set 81 here and then lose a life? I want to know if it's not going to be branch if minus, is it? Yeah, so I can have up to 255 lives. Okay, so what I want to make sure now is if I have 0 lives and I die, that my game over resets everything properly. Based on my C64 experience, I don't expect to complete it at all. Okay, so let's check everything's reset. Okay, dialogues have reset, doors, keys have reset, and hopefully the switch over here is the devices reset as well. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I'm going to be 5 minutes or so. When I come back, we'll have a look at that red key and see if there is a way to soft lock without that red key. I don't think there is, but I don't know. So we'll check it out in a minute. All right. So I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Uh, Stunt car racer on. Oh, I've not tried it on the Spectrum. I imagine it is pretty good at it actually. The Spectrum. Spectrum is pretty good at doing the blitting stuff. BBC Master was the fastest on 8-bit. Yeah, the 3.5 megahertz speed does definitely help. It's a shame you need 400 instructions to do the same as one instruction on the on the C64, and also you have to compare things when you load them in. I mean, God. I think that was the genius of the 6502 actually, is that there's a lot of things done to make oh, thank you, Sean. There was a lot of things done that benefited the yeah, I got it. There's a lot of things done that benefited the slow CPU speed. So things like setting the flags on a load saves lots of comparisons. You don't have to do many comparisons or as many. So you save a few little cycles here and there. There's a lot of little things like that that just made it kind of interesting to use. Being able to kind of to use all the registers interchangeably for the most part. So yes, I got it, Andy. I don't need to listen. God damn it! I'm going to start deducting points for you from that. Did you seriously just cheer to get the listen? Oh no, cheer one, listen broken. No, it isn't broken. I see it. Thank you for the bit for telling me as well. It's not broken. It's just on a timer. It's on a timer to stop it being overused. Otherwise, people would just come in and spam it all the time to annoy me. Um, okay. Right. I'm quite pleased with that. I felt decent to play through. I highlighted a couple of areas I wasn't 100% happy with. I'm going to play it again on the actual Game Boy at some point. Um, I mean, obviously, I can't really play. Oh, actually, I tell you what, I could do. I could play it on my GameCube because I've got the GameCube Game Boy player. I could play it on that. So I think I will do that next week. So I'm not going to do that this week. So next week will be the last stream before the pre-orders open. Um, so just to hopefully the pre-orders open. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. I still need to. Well, actually, all I need to do is send a bio to Darren for the manual, but that's about it really. in terms of game, what you see, what you just see me play through is the game. That's pretty much how it's going to be. So I by the time the pre-orders come around, I wanted the game to be playable from beginning to end. So forget the fact that it hasn't got an introduction, it hasn't got any credits, hasn't got a splash screen. These are all tiny pieces that I can put in um, before then, before the orders actually ship out. Um, I'm looking at maybe 3 weeks worth of extra code left to do. I will do the majority of it off stream anyway, just to bring everything together and get everything ready to go, ready for shipping, which will probably be. I can't remember when we said the shipping would be. I'd have to check with. I have to check with Darren and Jamie on that one. But yeah, fingers crossed the pre-orders will open April the 1st. I'm not going to guarantee that. God's sake. I've got a few tiny little code issues. I mean, very, very small code issues, actually. There's only three actual issues here, which is one, you can get stuck in scenery. It seems the code that's supposed to slide me left and right isn't working at the moment. The code exists. I just need to figure out why it's not working. So that's a relatively small one. I think maybe an hour at most to do that. The sprite character priority means in here, I just need to add an extra property in here, or maybe in here actually, just to say that it should be in the background or in the foreground. Actually, no, I'll do it in this one. So in the same way we've got these properties here, there'll be one extra property here, which is the attribute for this character. Um, or on here, I don't know. Either way, it'll be somewhere in this editor, and it'll just be a way to force things to the background. Doesn't need doing to everything. You only need to do it on things which is important to do it on. So it's going to be these bricks, and it's going to be these bricks. That's it. Everything else can be left alone. Don't need to mess with it. Um, so again, that's a relative. It's a slightly longer one, maybe 2 hours or something to add it into the editor, change the properties, and add the code in the game. Maybe 2.5. Um, the stickman jump, I think, is a small change. I think that's probably about half an hour or something. So there you go. I mean, just with one night's of coding, I've kind of solved the bugs in the game. Then I need to add an intro, which is basically just the dot cosmos logo, possibly an image in the background. I'm toying with that at the moment. The word press start flashing or something like that, and some credits. You know, music by, game by, published by. Um, then I need the rocket ship flying down. I need the rocket ship flying off for the completion, a completion message, a pause menu. That's it. That's all I need. It's not an awful lot. The bulk of the work has been done. Really, the last bits are the simple bits. They're the bits that don't need like crazy timings. They're the bits that don't need user interaction. So, do I get credit for debugging the flag? Yep. Oh, the flag's on low. Jesus Christ! You're never going to let me live that down now. Anyway, I've become more advanced now. I know if they use the or a method instead of compare. I had to teach you something about that, so we're even now. Right, on to next. On to the next cider. Right. So this red key. Let's have a look. So what I did, I don't know how well you can see that because I can't really make it much bigger. I can zoom in though. So I got to this point, and I had red key and what did I have at this point? I had a red key and a blue key. So I got the blue key from in here. Red key, open that one. No, I had a blue key and a green key at this point because I didn't open that door. Open this one. Wait, where did I get the green key from then? Or did I have? I think I did have the red key actually. I think it was the red key. Uh, blue. No, it doesn't make any sense. Hang on. So you jump down here. You've got no keys because you've had to use them all to open this door. Uh, yeah, because you come through. You blue, green down here. Grab the red. Oh, go up there. Grab the blue. Blue takes you across here to get this green. Green gets you through here. So at this point, you don't have any keys. So you come through all of this. You grab the red key, which gets you this door. You grab the blue key, which means you're at this point with just the blue key. Now you can go this way and grab a green key, which gives you access to this door here. So say I open that door and then I go this way and I grab that green key. So now I've got just the green key and I open this, which means I come up here. I need the green and the red, so I need to do both of those. Go through it, gives me a blue key. So that gives me the key to get out of the maze up here. If I get out of the maze, it's going to want a green and a red key. Green key there, red key I can grab from here. Red key through. Then I need a green key to get out. The green key is up here. So to get that, I'd need a red key, which means I'd have to come down here to get this red key. Ah, okay, that's why it's there, because if I do it in a certain order, I can end up soft locking myself, I guess. So I just found a way to do it skipping one of the red keys. I don't like that though. I don't like that. So let's imagine this red key's not there, right? Hey, Jez Dukes. You've been coding Z80 since 1981 with a 40-year break. It's like I say, I'm 99% 99% hardcore vegan, because 99% of the time I'm not eating. So, um, admittedly, when I eat, I'm a full-on carnivore. But yeah, so that's what you're saying. You're 99%. No, that's the opposite of what you're saying, isn't it? Whatever. Anyway, back to the keys. Okay, so let's say I get to here. I've got the blue and the red key. No, just the blue key. Hang on, why do I keep thinking I've got a red key when I get to this point? There's no way I would have a red key at this point, right? Just the blue key. So instead of opening that, no, I did open that. I opened that, and then I went up here and opened that. So I did it. Why did I have a red key there? Did that creature give me a red key? Is that what I'm seeing here? I think that's what happened, you know. I think I got bugged out by that stupid fucking flying thing. I think it gave me a red key. Something definitely happened at that point. So can I look at that back, or do I have to wait for the stream to be over? Because if that's the case, that thing has just completely screwed me over. Oh no, I can see it now. Okay, cool. Let's just scroll back a bit. Okay. So I need to find the point at which it grabbed the red key. Let's bring it onto this screen down here. Okay, I was past that because I'd already done that bit there. So it's way past that. But it's before that. Okay, so Here we go. Okay, so I have. Let's have a look at this. Whatever that key is there, I think that's the blue key. Um, let's just get the thing. I think it's the blue key. Okay, player keys is the next one here. So if I just do 07, that one. Sorry. Yes, that's the blue key. So you can see on this screen, I've got just the blue key here. I think it gives me the red key. Because there's no other key here. I go up here. Yeah, see? It gave me the red key. So no wonder I've been confused. The goddamn thing gave me the red key. Wow. Okay, cool. Right, well, at least I know why now I could complete it without grabbing all the keys. So I should have just got to here with the blue key, which meant I could open this and go in here, or I could go down here. So let's say I open it, go down, grab that green key, open this. That gives me passage into here, which gives me this blue key because these keys are used there. So now I've got just a blue key, which lets me get out of the maze up here. Then I need a green and a red. Green, red, and I'm through. So actually, I can avoid this section here. I can avoid all this bit if I do it right. But that's fine. I don't mind that. Oh no, I can't because I still need a green key to get out. So boom, red. Yeah, so I'd still need to. Yeah. No, this is perfect. Yeah. Should I watch back the video now of me watching? Oh, I've got to do that just for the recursion. Just for the crazy recursion. I've got to do that now. Hang on. Hey, Cosmin, how's he do? How you doing? We're just about to do some amazing recursion. So hopefully I can now see me watching me see me. Wait, is this the right? No, this is the wrong episode, isn't it? Oh no, there we go. Oh, recursion. We could really freak people out by just look, keep doing this every 5 minutes. Just keep going and doing it again, and doing it again, and eventually it will just get ridiculous. But I'm not going to do that. There you go. On good authority, if you watch yourself playing while watching the other player, you can literally break the internet. Okay, then this is fine. There was just a bug where I picked the key up. I mean, I'd like to know why that happened. But being awarded a key isn't a game breaker as such. It's not going to soft lock you. It's just not going to let you. It's not going to let you complete the game properly. Well, it will let you complete the game properly. It's almost a cheat to getting the key. I'd love to know why it gave me a key though. That was very weird. Oh, God, you know, I haven't seen again. I'm terrible with quotes. I haven't watched IT Crowd enough for it to be burnt into my brain yet. Red Dwarf, I have definitely. Um, Monty Python, I had, but IT Crowd, I've watched a few times, but maybe I need to watch it again and just keep burning it into my brain. Oh, I'm so annoyed with that because that has kind of invalidated the last half of the last half of that run really, because I avoided having to do that. So it was a bit quicker than it should have been. Um, Actually, this bit scared me a little bit. This bit was difficult. It either needs one or the other, but not both, I think, here. I'm going to keep the flyer and get rid of that one. I think that's probably the right decision there. That's already got an enemy in it. I'm just trying to see if there's anywhere where I can fit an enemy in that would... Oh, maybe there, drop there. Yeah, that's a good spot for a drop, I think. I don't know why I'm adding more enemies in it. I mean, it cost me 46 lives to play this the first time, so I don't know why adding more enemies is a good idea. But you see, I didn't test this whole bit out here. I didn't do any of this bit, so that's a bit worrying. All right, I think for the last hour, I probably will look at a few bits of code. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to a point where I can test that jump, that off-screen jump sort of thing, which I think was this bit here. Now I have no idea what screen number that is, so I'm just going to type a random number in and adjust it from there. So let's go with, well, 35 is on the thing there, so let's start with that. All right. I think it is the snapping. I think Andy's right. It is definitely the snapping. You can see it when he jumps. Okay, that's definitely not the right place. So that is. So we want to be there, and that is. In fact, where is that? Oh, that's up here somewhere. Wait, there. Okay, so it needs to be more than that. It's to 55. Oh, the the disabled episode with the disabled toilet. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And he's at the bar shouting, "I love Willies." Please, sir, keep it down. Um, oh, actually, that's not bad. All right, so we're on this screen at the moment. So 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. Puts us on that screen. All right, cool. I mean, it's put us in like a weird place, but that's fine. I can adjust that. Okay, so it's this jump here, basically, um, which you should only be able to do in this mode, but at the moment you can do it in the other mode. So let me give myself shitloads of power so I can't run out. Let's go through some of these bugs for an hour. So first of all, I want to see if I jump that way in that mode and pull when I'm against the wall, but not across the top. I don't slide in. It's only when I'm jumping. Oh shit! In this mode, and it's almost like it tries to get up and just fails. You see, it's right at the top of the jump. Okay, so the thing that's different about the jump in that mode is what happens is, in fact, let me just move this over this side. It's a bit easier for me to concentrate on this side. What happens in that mode is if you can move in that direction, in the direction that you're facing, then you will launch in that direction. Actually, one thing I've not tested is if can I actually change direction midair? If I I know, it can't. Good. I didn't think you could, but it was worth a check anyway. So you can see if I don't even think I can slow this down actually. Is there a way to do that? Don't think there is. Okay, not to worry. But you can see it doesn't move until right at the top of the arc. So yeah, it is. It's like yeah, on the floor exactly. Let's have a look. Could it be the position? It might just be the position of the checks, the collision checks. So can we walk left? This is what's actually deciding can we do the left walk. And then what happens is if we can walk and we're in the right transition, um, we do this bit here. So this is what actually makes us jump normally. This is like the normal jump. This is what forces us to do the normal jump. So if you're in this position, it will work out which direction you're facing. At this point, we know we're jumping. Bit 3, player state. Okay, so it's my 157, right? Okay, she can open that in RAM actually over the other side. So bit 3 is walking. Okay, so wait, what? So this is saying if we're not walking, to skip left, which doesn't do anything. However, if we are walking, then are we jumping? If we are, in other words, if that is set, so if we are jumping, then jump to here, which ignores the joystick control. So this is basically forcing joystick control. So okay, not taking the piss. Does deck set the flag? I think it does set the flag actually. And it's one of the conditions it does. One of the things it does. I think if you alter a value in a register, it does. If you just load a value into a register, it doesn't. So that's why the logical operation do, and that's why decrement does as well, and increment. I believe so anyway. Um, and so you see what it's doing here is it's H. I'm not sure what HL is. I think HL is our player position. So it's moving our player position by 1. This is what gives us our extra distance. And you see how it's. I believe this is it anyway. So if I just comment that line out, I don't think we'll be able to jump quite as far because it's also happening here as well. And I think that's the problem. I think we're doing too many. So if I'm in this mode, you can see now I'm not jumping anywhere near as far. Oh my god, it gave me the key again. Is it because I'm on a ladder or something? What? Yeah, I know. Just let me check something a bit weird going on here. So there's an enemy here that kills me. If I'm in this mode, it kills me. If I'm on the ladder, it kills me. All right. If I come up from the what? So if I move down onto an enemy on a ladder in that mode, it seems to add it as a key. Let's try it. man, that's no. Okay, cool. It's just that one on that screen for some weird reason. Let's try it on that one there. No, that one kills me. Just for some reason, that enemy flying up into me. Okay, I'll have to check that again at some point. I'll make a note of that because that could be a problem. Um, what screen number was that? Let me write the screen number down for that. 80. I'm going to call it Flying Keybug. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's doing that. I wonder if it's to do with the map data. It could be incorrect map data, actually. Let me just take a quick look. Uh, see, it's only got an enemy. It hasn't got a key in here. Um, it's really bizarre. That really, really bizarre. Okay, I mean, it's not a huge issue for now, but I will try and figure that out at some point. Let's try and figure out this jump thing for now. So, anyway, what I've done is I've basically shortened that jump now. So I'm just trying to find a jump that you would have to normally do with this mode. Okay, so here's one. Oh, hang on. I can still get across. That doesn't seem right. Hang on. Let's do a few tests. First of all, let's test if deleting that fixes the issue. Oh, it's not going to fix it if I'm facing the wrong way. No, it doesn't. Okay, so it's not that anyway. And it's only on the way down. So it's the point at which we switch directions, right? So we're no longer jumping. We're in state falling. So this is saying if we're in jump mode, then do this. What we need to look for is the same thing, but for fall mode. So let's have a look. Fall. Okay, so this is. Oh no, this was face left. That's not falling. That's I'm reading these wrong. State. So state jump and state face left. Okay. So 0 and 3. So what we're looking for is 1 and 3. So that's 0 and 4. So that's the right hand side. Okay. Play jump and fall. Okay. How many objects in the game is it? No flow issue. No, it shouldn't be a no flow issue because it loads each one in separate. Each screen is a new setup. So and the screens don't overflow because they should work now with multiple banks, and so it shouldn't be a problem. And there's only 101 anyway, so it's not like it would overflow. It's not any number that would overflow. Um, it's an interesting one. I'll give it that. I will have a look at that at some point. I'm just trying to get these quick wins out of the way first. So this is where we do the fall. So we can't fall if we're in a dialogue, and we can only fall every other frame. President, you mean persistence? There isn't any screen persistence, except for keys. Keys are the only thing that have well, keys and doors actually have screen persistence, but that shouldn't affect an enemy at all. It shouldn't. Yeah, I'll look into it shortly. Anyway, I'm not going to do it now. Okay, there's nothing in here which is actually advancing the player in the X here, so I think that's um old jump. Here we go. Okay, so this is just deciding which jump table to use. Um, again, still not affecting the X position here at all. So really, it is down to this bit here. It's down to this section which decides whether or not we're pulling left or right. Um, so here we know we're in jump or fall mode here. Ah, okay. So what this is doing, okay, jumping, we are jumping or falling whilst in mono mode. So here, if not facing left, do nothing. You know, obviously we need to check that we are facing left when we do things here. Otherwise, this is all kind of pointless. Um, because in mono mode, it's the direction you're facing which decides whether you're pulling left or right. So you can imagine left and right on the joystick being within your control, but in mono mode, left and right on the joystick when you're in a jump is controlled by which direction you're facing. So if you're facing left, then you're constantly pulling left while you're in the air. So that's what this is do. Um, and then we check if we're in jumping mode. If jumping, i.e. moving up, distance is normal. Extra distance if falling. So we jump the same amount as we would do in horizontal distance if we're in mono or color mode. Both the same. However, when we come down, we fall further. We move a lot further when we're falling, which does seem to be kind of the problem here a little bit. I mean, let's see if it is on the fall, so we can get rid of this completely. If we just did this with the, hang on, this is left, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So if we just do this here, so we're skipping this completely when we're falling, then hopefully what we should see is that the jump will be weird. We'll jump up and then just fall straight down. It'll never be correct. So you see the jump's fine here. Um, but in this mode, oh, actually, it's the other way around. It's the other way around here. Thank you for the follow, Skunk Monkey. And welcome to the stream. Seen you in chat a lot. Is this the first time you've been on the stream? Good to see you anyway. Okay, so it's actually extra distance if, oh yeah, if for no, if jumping, isn't it? Because wait. What's actually going on here? Let's get down to a bit where I can concentrate on it. All right. So when I jump, it's going straight up. So that means, oh, okay, it's the other way around. So if we're falling, so we're checking if we're jumping here. If we're not jumping, then we must be falling. Um, and this could be the problem actually, that it's not actually checking both. I wonder. All right. Because what we probably should do here is now check. Oh, what's that? There we go. Check this one here. And just make sure that if that is 0 as well, then we skip completely. Oh, good to see you, Skunk Monkey. Yeah, I mean, I stream at some weird times, to be honest, so I can fully understand if somebody can't get on the stream. Okay, so it is definitely the fall, because you can see I'm jumping straight up. So it's only when I begin the falling that it's a problem. I'm trying to check here now. Would this be? Would that be that? Yes, that's what I'm saying. So the normal jump, if you ignore all of this, the normal jump just jumps straight to here, and you move to the left. But all of this can only happen if the collision is successful here. So I think it's to do with the collision thing. Actually, that's a very good point. So um, I'm treating this incorrectly. So I should just get rid of that. And I should focus on this bit up here instead. And instead of checking 106 and 10D, I check a bit lower down. So if I did like that might actually be enough. Maybe it is just the. I think you're right. Maybe I've got. In fact, I've got 10F here. Why have I got 10D there and 10F here? Yeah, that worked as well. Now, problem is that going to cause me issues elsewhere? Yeah, see, it's not checking the feet. What it was doing, what was it, 10D. So it's actually checking, this is F, this is E, this is D. So it was actually checking kind of round just below the knee, basically. Which meant as long as the knee was above it, it was going to turn into a key again. It's just that one enemy for some reason, which you can't really see on that mode, but it basically meant it is actually the neon here. So it would have been in the wrong position. So I just need to move that up. I need to do that on the other side to make sure that's the same. And then I need to figure out, is there a reason that was like that? And that's where it gets a bit tricky, because I do remember messing with these values and I can't remember exactly why I was messing with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play around a little bit. I'm just going to start the game from the beginning. I'm just going to play through a little bit. So apologies for playing the game once again, but it's going to be the easiest way to test this. But I think that has solved the issue. But I do need to just check that I haven't broken anything else. Hey, Chromus. Hope you're doing well. That looks fine. So I'm trying to jump into kind of weird positions now on the edges of walls and stuff. Looks fine though. I don't seem to be able to get stuck anywhere, which is good. Can't get stuck under there. Okay, let's try in this mode. Okay, that's seems to be fine. Let's try some. Let's try and find a long jump that we need to do. Right, there's one. So, okay, that's just me being stupid. It's like I know how the game, how exactly how the mechanics works, but I still just fail every time to play this game properly. I think I'm rushing it too much. Oh my god. Okay, I mean this looks to be absolutely fine. Nothing seems to be broken. Um, okay, there was one screen I didn't like, which I remember, which I'm going to try. Oh, that's the wrong thing to open. Shit, have I closed the map editor down? Shit, I hope I saved everything. I think I did. Seem to remember saving things, so it's fine. Yeah, 5 to 11. That sounds about right. Let me just check. What did I add? I added a ladder down here somewhere. Where was it? Yeah, there. Okay, and that's still there, and that looks good. I fixed this bit over here. That's good. I I made some more. Oh yeah, I did that bit there. I think that was the last bit I did actually. And then I removed this enemy here. But what I want to change now is um where is it? This bit here. I wasn't keen on the way this worked, the way you jump up and go over here. So I might change the way that works slightly. I'm thinking just put a ladder here that would produce the same kind of effect without actually having to do that. Because the problem is you jump on here, and to get on here, you kind of move off the screen slightly. So you get a quick flash of this screen, then you land here, and then immediately you have to jump again. So you get that flash again as you go on there. So I don't like that area there. So um, I could change it by lowering this down slightly, maybe, but you'd still jump off screen. So I'm going to replace it with a ladder. I think that's probably the safest bet here. It's that ladder I want, I think. Yeah. And then on this screen, it's the other ladder because it's different tile set like that. And it's one of the first places where you'll see the shadow missing, and you'll be like, "Ah, that's a cue that there's a ladder here." I mean, I think there is one more place like that here, yeah. But you've already kind of seen the ladder to come down here anyway. Um, oh, potentially here. There's a few places like that as well, I guess. So I'm going to change that there because I think that makes that a little bit better. It also means as well that you need at least one more power to get up here because you have to be in color mode to get here and here. So get you can't jump up here with no power. You have to have at least one power, else you won't be able to get up the ladder. So that's good. So it forces you to come back here if you need to, which is one of those horrible jumps over those things. Okay, let's save that. Okay, well, I'm going to cross that bug off as fixed because I think that is actually fine. Um, Now, the question is, why am I grabbing that enemy as a key? What is going on with that? Let's see if I can figure that out. How long have I got? About half an hour. So I can seem to replicate it every time. It's not a difficult thing to do. Let me turn the keys off as well, actually, so I've not got all the keys to begin with. Oh, I don't have all the keys to begin with. Oh, it's just giving me all the keys. Holy shit. It's that bad. It gives me all of the keys. So come on this screen. Oh, God damn it. Wait for him to go down and then move down onto him. And he bugs out. He ends up in this bugged pattern. So he's still following a behavior. But for some reason, his behavior has now stopped him going left and right, but he's grabbed the red key. And it's always the red key as well, weirdly. Okay, well, let's have a look what you need to actually grab a red key. Let's go and take a look at enemies. initialize key red, initialize key. Okay, so it's not those, but there is a key update red. That's why I don't understand. How is it 0, 1, 2, 3? Oh, wait. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 7, and 8 are the keys. But if I go and have a look at the screen stuff for that, which is this one, which was screen 80. 5. So it's saying it's a bat, and that bat is exactly what we get. But I wonder if this is somehow being read incorrectly and there's a carry being added somewhere. Okay. In that case, let's take a look in here and work out one of these is being called, right? And in order to pick the key up, you need to call key update red, right? So if I change that for key update green and run it, do I get the green key? That's what I want to know. Okay, so no, I got the red key again. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So let's just check that key update is actually where it's being picked up, because that might not be the case. It might be somewhere else. CPU jam, like the name. Good name. Key update red. Okay, so it's not in there. Let's have a look in enemies keys. Here we go. Oh yeah, okay. So key actually doesn't do anything. Continue key update. Return. Okay, so these really don't do anything at all. Get enemy property 7. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's the frame, so it's just deciding what frame to draw for it. Okay, so that's not how you this is how you do the remove things. So collectible collision. Okay, let's find out where that's called. So this has to be the way we pick it up at this point. Oh, interesting. Hang on. Could it be these values are not resetting properly? Let me try a with what was it now? 5, 6, no 6, 7, 8. So if it's less than that, we'll return because we don't care if if it's that value. Let's see if that fixes it or if it completely breaks it. Not more likely to be crutching the bit. I'm trying to find if it is using the standard routines to collect them, because I don't understand how hitting an enemy would cause you to pick a key up. In order to do that, you would have to at least be running the routine. God's sake, be running the right routine to where's my inhaler? Oh, that's a good point. I can put a break in here. Yeah, let's put a break there. Let's do it that way. Good point. All right. Okay, so it's got to this point, and the accumulator should tell us what we're on. And the accumulator says 40 actually, which is not even remotely what we should be touching, right? That's yeah. So I think that routine, I think what I wrote there is enough. I think that will work as a fix. For some reason, we're getting into the collectible routine, and we shouldn't be doing. Yeah, I think that's. I'll give you 5 points for that. Definitely. Oh my god, typing stuff in this is. I really need to figure out a better way of doing the drop down. It definitely worth some points. Five. I've only got 5, 10, 25, and 100, so I don't have a custom amount in there yet. So anyway, wait, don't complain that you're getting too many. Okay, still grabbed it. Now that could just be because I've got this the wrong way around. So oh god. Hang on, let me just set my. I need to set my other screen up on here. One sec. I like to keep an eye on things on my stream kind of quality and stuff. It's easier to do with the actual stream open. So there we go. Okay, so oh, now it's not. Thing is, I'm not even. Ah, there we go. I hit it then. I hit it then. I think that has actually solved it. Okay, let me just check. I can still pick keys up. So I can't pick keys up though. Damn it. Fuck. Okay. Oops. Okay, still die on the enemies. When I go to pick a key up, it says 08. And the carry flag is set at this point. Oh, that's a good point. Why is the carry flag set at this point? Oh, because I've done a comparison. So the carry flag is set because I'm below that value. So that would actually be that. That's why I'm not picking keys up. So still dying enemies. Pick blue key up. Check another key in a minute. What? Okay, I guess the next thing is to work out why am I getting into there. So I'm going to keep that there. I'm just going to go and have a quick look to see where that's happening. Someone interested in POSIX system programming? No. Nobody at all. Good question. I'm personally no. But there might be. We've got a wide range of people on here, so Mystic Soda, yes. Sorry, I missed that question. This is Game Boy Color, Rom, yeah. Andy's just messing with you. Andy's just messing with you. We've collected here D contains the item type number. If D is less than or equal to 6. So we're already doing that comparison here. So we shouldn't need this one here at all. So the question is why is that item incorrect here? And for that, I have no idea. So let's put a breakpoint in here. because this detects a collision. Let's get rid of that one. So we know it's before that, and we know it's at this point here. Let's see if we can get that collision to happen again in just the way I want it to. So okay. So collision with the ladder. No, it shouldn't be, because this is sprite to sprite collision. So but it does seem to be related to being on the ladder. I don't think it's specifically to do with collision to the ladder, but it does seem to be related to that, which makes me think that maybe there's some carry flag or something left over, and the value is coming out wrong. It's because at this point here, we should be grabbing the value from DE. DE is pointing to 1278. And 1278 is saying 40 for our type. I'm guessing this is all the. Hang on, let's just take a look at something. Not enemy pallets. This is in RAM, is it? Wait, that's not in RAM though. That's. Wait, what is it? 1270? That's a weird number. Oh, collision table. Wait, what? Uh, does the test for the ladder override the sprite to sprite collision or skip it? That's looking very much looking like it could be the reason here, because this is enemy to player collision, but for some reason this DE value is looking in the collision table, and the collision table is well, let's go and find it. Is here, and this is loaded in from our map, right? And our map data collision table will have ladder elements in it, but why is it getting DE from there? That's what I don't understand. Like why DE? DE is not used anywhere here. Okay, let's just try picking up a key when I'm not on the ladder and see what value that pumps out, because the fact that that's pointing into the collision table tells me something is going on very odd here indeed. So let's just skip straight down to the key down here. Okay, so we're in the same position, but you can see now it's pointing into RAM D55B, so it's pointing to something correct here. Whereas here it's actually pointing to ladder for some reason. So actually, yes, this is due points, but I think it's Skunk Monkey that gets the points here. So I'm going to add points to Skunk Monkey for that. It's another 5-pointer. I'm not sure what the outcome of this is yet, but it's definitely the thing. He was the one he said first, collision with the ladder. He was the first one to say it. Oh, I can't actually. Oh, there we go. More people on the charts. Wow, cool. We still don't know what the points are going to do at the moment, and you've still got more than everybody else put together. We still don't know exactly what it is, so for some reason at this point it's expecting DE to be set up, and it's not set up. Okay, so it's called here from the update enemies routine, which should set these pointers up and call checked enemy to player collision. So let me just check how many other places call this. This is the only place that calls it. Call enemy indirect call. Ah. Aha. Another push and pop here. I think this enemy indirect call, which is the key updates or the enemy updates, is destroying the DE, which means that this no longer works. So I think this might now actually work correctly. So first of all, check we can grab the key. There we go. We grab the blue key. And now let's get up onto here. And D is pointing to the right place now. Boom, dead. There we go, fixed. Yeah, that was definitely worthy of the points. Yeah, definitely worthy of the points. The points accumulate. That's what they do. Which OS do I use? I'm just using Windows because I do a lot of gaming as well. So I don't really work in Linux very much. I have VMs for Linux. I've got VMware down here, which I use for running my CentOS and Kali Linux instances when I need them. And the tools are there in the chat down there, wherever it is. So I think that's that bug fixed. So the problem is this indirect call, which calls one of these updates. So I'm guessing the bat update, and this would have happened on any bat, by the way. If you're on a ladder and there's a bat, you would have picked a key up. So, yeah, but yeah, I'm using Windows. I use Visual Studio Code for this. I use Sublime when I'm doing C64. And I use BGB as my emulator, which I've got like millions of windows open, and RGBDS as the assembler. Yeah, the Raspberry Pi 400 is a lovely little machine. I've got mine here. Still not entirely sure what I want to do with mine. I think I'm going to set it up as an Amiga. I think, and use because I've got my other one for the TIC80. Where is it? Shit, where is it? What's it down here? Oh, what have I done with it? Well, anyway, I've got another machine somewhere which I can use for my TIC80. So I'm probably going to keep the Raspberry Pi for um, going to use the Raspberry Pi for an Amiga. So even though I've got an Amiga 500 with a Vampire V2 in it over there, but wait, that's is it that or is it that? I never remember. I think it's that one. No, it's that one on the shelf there. But I never really use it. It's too much faff to set up. So um, yeah, it is out of shot. Yeah, I know. You can just about see the corner of it in the top right of the camera. That is the corner of the Amiga sticking out. This here. Oh no, sorry, that's see, I'm wrong. That's C128. I get mixed up with them. See, it shows how much I use it. The Amiga is outshot up at the top. The Amiga is just above my head here, but you can't see it. It's on the next shelf up. Actually, it's two shelves up. Okay, so that's another. That's the flying key bug. Okay. Okay, so I've only got one more bug to. I see. I thought those were going to take me a little bit longer than that, and they didn't take that long. So this is what I mean. I tend to overestimate with things where I can. um, just to be realistic about my chances of fixing. Then, if it does take me longer to do one, I've got some time usually from other things that I manage to do quicker. Uh, okay, let's go through some of the map issues. I've got about 10 minutes left. I've got enough to do this. So let's go through some of the map issues. So screen 23, expand the dialogue. So I think see, the problem is there's no freaking screen numbers on the editor because it's dynamically generates them. So I'm just going to have to guess here. So I'm guessing it's going to be, wait, this one here. Let me do 24, 25, 26. Okay, so this is 26. This is the one it says reword this one. So let me just go and have a look at why that one might need rewording. In the modern time, Dot can jump much higher and with greater control. In the past time, Dot can jump a bit further, which I've misspelt, but with not much control. It's the use of control twice. In the modern time, in the modern time, Dot can jump much higher and with what's another word for kind of control, like lots of control with more and with mastery, yeah, finesse, precision. That's a good one. And with, yeah, precision, that's perfect. Okay, so I need to shorten this a little bit. Can jump much higher with, let's do it at the bottom here with less precision. Perfect. In the modern time, Dot can jump much higher and with greater control. In the past time, Dot can jump a bit further, but with less precision. Yeah, I think precision is right there. I mean, it's not quite right because it isn't the precision. Your jumps are perfectly precise, but you can't control once you've started the jump. You have no control over it. Um, I'll leave it as precision for now, but I probably do need to think of another one there as well. Yeah, he literally just does fling himself in one direction, and once you start until you hit the ground, you're going in that direction. I use the word control twice in that dialogue. It reads kind of badly. Um, it's just bad kind of English to write it like that. Doesn't yeah, it just feels wrong. Yeah, I think precision is probably right. I could maybe switch these around here actually if I did with full precision, but with less control. Yeah, full precision, less control. Because that sounds right then. Because what you're saying is in the yeah in the case of the most control, you have full precision. In the case of less control, you just say less control. That works, but that makes it work better than I think. Jump much higher and with full precision. In the past time, Dot can jump a bit further, but with less control or no control, because you don't have any control. or no air control. Yeah, there we go. No air control is fine. Air control? No, air control sounds wrong. It sounds like you can fly a plane or something. Mid air control. Oh my god, this diet! I forgot how I did this. Mid air control. That's fine. Mid air, yeah, mid air control is fine. Okay, cool. Uh, 26 reword. Okay. 23 expand the dialogue. So I think this is um this one here. You can actually land on it and you can actually power up and then you get the dialogue. So it just needs moving slightly, I think. So it's this one here. So I said just expand it. So if I just move it that way uh, and expand it by half and make it half here as well. There you go. That should be perfect. Okay. Let's start to test. Oh, we need to do the stuck as well, but I'm not going to do that now. I've got 5 minutes left. I'll do that on the next one. Dialogue 42 move. Okay, so that's going to be this one here, I believe. Yeah, I think moving is probably the right thing to do. I'm going to stick it right on this edge of the screen here, um, so that you're not landing on it. So you have to walk into it. So I'm just going to nudge it over to that side here. So it's what these green boxes here. I added a kind of very or you could say you only have movement control on the ground. True. So let's have a look at that again. In the modern time, Dot can jump much higher and with full precision. In the past time, Dot can jump a bit further. No, I think with no mid-air control is fine. Because otherwise you're talking about the jump here exclusively. So we're just trying to describe how each jump is different. Um, and I'd rather describe something about the jump than not about the jump, what the jump doesn't have, if that makes sense. Rather than say, oh, you can jump higher in this mode, but in this mode you can only move when you're on the ground. You're not really describing it. You're describing the jump by omitting what it can do, if that makes sense. So I think it's fine as it is. Mid air control works. I think it's the right length as well. The problem is fitting everything into such a tiny dialogue as well. Don't forget you are here forever. Okay. This bit I found a little bit annoying, but I think because it's a secret, though it's not much of a secret because that's pointing towards it, I think it's your responsibility to remember not to just walk off the screen at that point. Uh, I could maybe fix it by getting rid of this platform here and moving the thing over a little bit. Um, let me save the map, export it, and give it a try. Actually, so this was, God knows what screen number this is, but let's try it out quickly. This will be the last thing I do. All right, so save the map. The reason I'm saving the map is because I don't want to have to revert changes if it doesn't work. So okay, for some reason, oh, because I'm in dialogue mode. That's why. There we go. So it means I need to put that down there. This edge is kind of annoying, but it's fine. It will do. Uh, like that. Now that now looks a bit too far. So I could either hang on, how far is too far? How far can we jump? Forgotten already. Trying to find a pit that we jump over. Oh, there we go. 4. So we can jump 4. Okay, that is enough. I want to try it out though, because maybe the screen transition will screw it up. So no idea what screen number that is. So let's give it a guess. Let's say, oh, that was 55, 56, 57, 58. Start screen 58 then. Just close down the file that I did. Damn it. Yeah, there's a few things like that. I do want a few of them in the game. So if you walk into a screen and that you can see there's like this screen here. Uh, this screen is kind of a gateway to the next part of the game. If you get through this door, you're basically into the second half of the game. So what I wanted to do was make this door basically give you almost a story of what you need to do next, right? So you can see the green key, you've got a green door, so you know where the key is to open this door, and you can see that there are 3 entrances into this screen from the top. One which is going to bring you all the way back to the beginning, one which is going to give you the key, and one which is going to kill you. Now, to get to that, you have to go through all of this bit all over here, grab that key, then come over this way and come back through here. And this is quite an ordeal to do. You have to do a very specific set of kind of power changes. But I want it so that when you get to this screen here, you can see that there are 3 passages, 3 drops, blind drops that you can't see, and to have a think about what you need to do. Also, this has a ladder here, and you can tell it's got a ladder because when there's a ladder, there's never a shadow underneath it. So you see how there's a shadow against these walls, but not here. So even if you don't remember, there's still another clue that this is a kind of safe way to go. So, but yeah, that bit there was just annoying. So you would jump across this, and then you would forget, and because there was no gap here, you would just walk off the edge, and you would just die on this screen. So I think this is a good way to kind of help people a little bit here. So okay, let's just get rid of that break as well. Oh, that's the C stuff. Okay, run, no break. There we go. So yeah, you get to here, and the arrow is telling you to take a blind leap here. And if you do, oh, I've not exported the map. But you would jump from here again, so you'd be stood there and you would jump. No, see, I'm hitting the roof at that point. Actually, I'm not hitting the roof. What did I hit that the first time? I'm sure I hit something. Oh, I did. What am I hitting there? Okay, let me export the map. Shortens the jump. An overhang might also do it. Yes, I think it is something to do with the overhang. We'll see. Shortens the jump though. Yeah, I'm just wondering which. Oh, it is. If I stand in just the right place here. It's weird. It's not every time though. That's the odd thing. And that would be a worse death, wouldn't it? Yeah, see, every now and again I die on something here. and yet there is nothing in this area. So these are all the things with collision on them. Can't actually see them on this map though. That's annoying. I mean, I could maybe get rid of these and simple. Let me just simplify this a little bit. That needs to be, yeah, like that maybe, and change that for those. Change that for that, like so. Which means that needs to be. For the overhang, maintain the same jump gap, but signal the water is on the next screen. Oh, I see what you mean. So if I just put one, yeah, you could put one tile here as well. But I don't think you need it now with this. I think that's it's fine. I just want to test this a few times because it was like, oh, it's what is it that's doing that? It's like it's an invisible. What? Okay, I need to note that down. That's the next thing to check. Okay, I'll call it a night now. Though 57 mono jump blockage. Uh, it's almost as if there is something here that's blocking you. I don't know why, but I'll check that on the next stream or something. Might happen at a specific jump height on the screen boundary. Yeah, it's something like that. My current thought is that the screen location that it's calculating is calculating it wrong for some reason. Same issue we were having with the ladder, that is there's something about jumping at that specific point that calculates an incorrect screen position. So what I'll do on the next stream is only in the player jump routine, where if you hit the roof, you change direction. I'll put a breakpoint so we can see as soon as we hit the roof that makes us change direction. We can see where it thinks there's roof, and we can see that it's picking the right place or not. But I'll do that on the next stream. So I think what I'll do is the next stream we'll do some little bug fixing, last minute bug fixing, and then hopefully the pre-order will actually open on the Thursday after. I think it's Thursday. It would be the Thursday. So cool. All right, I'm gonna call it a night there. I'm gonna go and find someone to raid now. Again, thank you to those who asked to test the game. If anybody else wants to test it and has a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy Advance, please send me a message. Uh, Let me know what you've got and why you want to test it, and we'll try and sort something out. Let's find someone to raid. Uh, Chalk's on. That's good. All right, let's go and raid Chalk then. Cool. Yeah, thanks for joining tonight. I shall see you all on Thursday. We're back to Checkanoid on Thursday. It was going to be a Mega 65 stream, but because I took last Thursday off, I will do I'll do that instead. So um, yeah, just if you do want to test the game, send me a message. Let me know how you can test it, and I'll sort it out. I need a couple of testers to just go through the game with a dev version with some infinite lives and stuff like that, just to let me know if there's any weird bugs in there or anything. It's not to add kind of new stuff in. It's just to make sure that the game is playable. You don't get stuck. There's no soft locks, things like that. But yeah, just send me a message on Discord, and we'll sort something out as soon as I'm ready to send out test versions. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. We'll go and raid talk now, and have a good rest of the week. I shall see you on Thursday. Bye.